Hello, collective. This is Rastagal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. Wanted to continue with Scorpio's reading, part two of the Zodiac Astrology reading for Scorpio sign and just for my collective. If you have that in your chart, this message may apply to you. Take these message as they resonate, and if they don't, leave the rest. But at the same time, let this message heal you as well as guide you. This is going to be kind of special reading because I'm going to go ahead and include the downloads that I received from last night. I didn't want to leave my collective on a hook, leave y'all hanging in regards to my messages. I feel it needs to come out. I feel I need to express and address. And then I just give it to God and let Him take care of the rest. Pretty much. I've already let my ancestors know. They already seen. They are already dealing. They are with the shits. They are out on a prowl, taking care of what they need to take care of. They're doing business. They're on a mission to pretty much clear the energies for my collective and just mine's overall. Wanted to include a download again, the dreams I had I'm about to get into it, after I delivered the first message for Scorpio regarding their sign. I'm trying to get adjusted on my pillow here. I received some downloads. I received some dreams. That was pretty much disturbing. It was unacceptable, just uncalled for, and I knew it was just negative energies. They wanted a reaction from me, and they're going to get it. They're going to get the reaction they want from my ancestors kicking their ass, pretty much. When you attack again, and I guess people just don't understand, this is Mercury retrograde, so they're soulless beings. They don't have a soul, so they don't care. They have no common sense that they lack of fearing the spiritual realms and spiritual world. They pretty much are walking around here like they're gods, like they're untouchable, but anything can happen to anyone. And I'm not throwing it out as a threat. It's just life. Like, things occur, things happen, spontaneously. It happens supernaturally. And when God sees things, because He's always watching, the universe is always watching, He has angels that are taking notes. He has ancestors that He assigns to take care of business, to take care of people, to snatch souls, to snatch people, to snatch bodies, to take your life. When you go after a chosen being, do you know that every time you attack a chosen being, I'm sure you've heard this, but you wanted to test it out for yourself. I guess you wanted to, and I'm speaking to energies that just don't understand. You know the Will Smith song where they say parents just don't understand? These energies just don't understand. Entities, whatever you want to call them, people that send things to nice, chosen people that are trying to just raise the consciousness in a higher way, in a higher, positive way, other than the other way. They just don't understand. They want to keep that vibration low. But it's going to go higher. It's going to be raised, whether people like it or not. Energies or entities like it or not. Okay? The consciousness and vibrations are going to get raised. If aliens have to come down here, our ancestors, other beings have to come down here to raise havoc for this world to be a better place, that's what's going to occur. I've already expressed and explained my dream from last year. I've already told you about my dreams this year, me seeing a flood. Prepare yourself, people. It's going to occur. This world is going to be a better place if the universe has to wipe it out for it to be better. So my download I received last night, right after I delivered the Scorpio message. I'm about to get into it. I don't know. It could be death and rebirth is what my dreams symbolize. That Scorpios are going through, male or female. You know, we're going through transformations all the time in our lives. I don't know if just the energies that was thrown at me negative wise wanted to scare me. I usually banish and rebuke those energies, and I give it to God. I give it to my ancestors because, again, my avenging angels and ancestors are with the shits. They'll be coming for your ass right away. I was already told last year, 2 years ago, whoever does anything against me will immediately receive karma. I am walking karma, if y'all didn't know that by now. So anyone who attacks innocent people, my collective, as well as me, I'm speaking for me, your life will be turned upside down immediately. I will continue to rise and be blessed. I will continue to speak my mind and walk in my north node and do what God has for me to do. By His grace and by His mercy and by my strength and endurance, I will continue to rise. I will continue to shine my light. Even if it's in darkness, I will continue to shine my light like these candles on this dark table. So I saw, this is my download for the third time, I saw a body in a grave. I don't know if it was dug up or I don't know if it was just showing a body. I wasn't sure who it was, but somebody was in a grave. Then it went to a few clips. I don't know. Lately this week, I've been feeling like people was trying to tap into my energy field. They was trying to tap into my crown chakra because my crown chakra was kind of itchy. But I could tell when it's being activated correctly or when somebody's trying to do something. And I just know it wasn't me scratching my head. You know how you scratch your head when it's itchy? I literally felt like something was trying to scratch my crown chakra. You know, the middle of the center of your head where, you know, a baby's born, they say not to touch it, it's fragile. I felt like something was scratching my head and it wasn't me. And at that time, I think I was sleeping without my covering. So this is encouragement. My special ones, my chosen ones, people that are enlightened and woke, sleep and cover your head, please. When you're stepping out, going somewhere, resting for sure, cover your temple, to cover your head, because that's where you receive, you know, and energy comes in and out. That's where you receive it, you know, from God Himself. So, or from your spirit guides. And yeah, I didn't have my covering. So of course energies took advantage of that. But I've put it on afterwards throughout the week. And I've been feeling like the energy's been bullying me. There's been like a bullying energy going around here. Mercury retrograde, of course, is around. So energies that was dust away wants to come back for one last shot, one last try, and they're about to be left in the dust for sure. They really about to be swept in the ground, not under the rug, swept down into the ground and stomp at the same time. Um, yeah, I felt a bullying energy that was really just trying to test me in my dreams, to get information out of me, to what else? That happened this week to last night after delivering the first message of part one of Scorpio's reading. Um, that body in the grave to just energies trying to tap into like my past of my family, my people I knew or know, like energies trying to tap into my enemies, things that I fell out with people, things or people I don't like, to trigger me. I've been lately dreaming about protecting mainly myself and my family a lot from energies and entities, and I just rebuke and banish those energies immediately. I'm rebuking and banishing them right now. My family is highly and divinely protected. So am I. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. But lately, I've been dreaming of always fighting and rebelling and fighting against energies that were always after me and my family lately. And I'm just like, these energies, there's no sleep for the wicked. I'm sure you've been hearing that all this week lately on tarot reading. Because my collective, if they can relate, and if this is what you're also going through, yes, the wicked don't sleep. But we got to be 5-10 steps ahead. Prayed up, asking spirit realm and guides to protect us, keep us safe, but as well as kick their ass. And if they come into my energy again, and my energy, I will kick your ass. I mean it. So some of the energies that I was dreaming, I kind of fade out of it. Like I just took myself out of it ahead of time. And there are times I stayed into the whole thing to see what was occurring or going to happen. It switched to, so sometimes it couldn't fool me. You know what I mean? The dreams that I was receiving of the energies that they were showing me. The last thing that I've seen was, well, I heard before I woke up, I heard them singing Michael Jackson, Eddie, is you okay? And I kept hearing that chorus part, Eddie, is you okay? Eddie, is you okay? Are you okay, Eddie? And I turned around and was like, I'm okay. I am okay. I just was like telling my spirit family, I'm okay. But at the same time, I felt a touch when it was asking me. So that could have been my spirit team, just checking on me, touching me, making sure I'm okay. Or it could have been of a negative energy pestering me. And then I turned back around and dreamed of me. I felt like I was in a movie scene, and I'm sorry I'm just jumbling all over the place because I'm trying to remember. So I'm channeling my dream from last night. Bear with me, collective. So I dreamed like I was watching TV, but I was in the movie itself. And I saw like a guy sitting down writing something. It was like he was writing messages in a scroll. It was like those type of old movies. And you know how the men wore the dresses and the armor, you know, throughout their castle, just that was their normal attire. And he was busy just focused on writing and studying. And I just heard a big knock, and it was like boom, 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 and it was like somebody was trying to say something, but they couldn't. That's what I heard. And I followed the guy. I felt like I was the guy himself, but I was there. My eyes was watching. And when the guy opened the door, he was just like, what? To his worker or his people that was guarding the door. Or just somebody that was there working in the castle, and he couldn't say anything. But I heard it, and I saw the guy that he opened the door to swallowed his tongue. He must have swallowed his tongue. And then when he opened his mouth, he spit out blood all over the guy that went to go open the door. And I woke up and I just plead the blood of Jesus, sprayed, cleansed my energy. By the time I finally was able to sleep, it was like daylight coming. So that was telling me that energies, they want to shut me up, pretty much. They're trying to they're trying to scare me, let alone I've already mentioned that I've been in the underworld and seen it. Little bits of it. I'm the type of energy and person that works with the shadow side. Sometimes I don't want to see things. Sometimes I don't want to hear things. But I hear it. I am of the light. I'm the individual that's of the light and likes to work in the light. But I tend to get information. I tend to hear things that happen in the shadow world. I see things. I see secrets. I see behind closed doors, under the sheets. I see things. I hear things that people are hiding, people that are doing things. I see it behind closed doors. I hear people's cries. I hear the agony. These are things I don't want to hear, but it makes you think. That's what God hears too. He hears the good and the bad. And I hear things that I don't want to hear. I see things that I don't want to see, but it's shown to me. Because I need to see it. I need to know. Certain things people are throwing against me or that has done anything against me, I see it. And it's up to me on what I'm going to do with what I see. Again, I am walking karma. People that do things against me will reap what they sow. Their lineage will be cursed. You are cursing yourself, but not even yourself, your lineage. Generations and generations to come, you're cursing it. But people are living in a moment, I guess. And every time they do anything against me, I get blessed. Something good happens to me. I rise, I elevate. So again, energies and entities are people that just can't leave people alone, chosen ones at that. Keep blessing us with your curses. Keep blessing us with your, with your negativity. You make us not even just humble, but you make us even more endure. More of, you help us to endure more. You give us more strength to persevere. You give us a mission and a reason to keep going, because the enemy doesn't rob empty houses. They don't rob empty souls. They don't rob soulless beings. So the energies are trying to shut me up. Whoever it is or whatever it is, they're trying to shut me up. But obviously, I'm still here. And I'm still going to deliver this message, and I'm going to speak truth and of justice. Whoever needs to receive these messages will receive it, whether people want to hear it or not. I'm not here to be light. I'm here to speak truth and justice, to breathe life, to raise the consciousness and vibrations in this world. God wasn't liked in his own town and his own city. So what makes me any better? But he still shined his light. He still fulfilled his mission and purpose. And that's what I'm going to do. Whether people like it or not, energies like it or not, entities like it or not, with God by my side and on my side, I'm going to deliver my messages. So that's what occurred last night. And I was just like, my gosh, these energies are something else. And it must have affected the collective. It must have touched somebody. It must have raised someone's consciousness because of the message that I gave, that I spilled, that I spoke. And it was of truth, it was of life, and it was of light, but it was of truth. And all I got to say is justice will be served. You see this angel here? He's going to blow the horn on any energy and entity that tries to block my messages, that tries to throw or has thrown the evil eye. He's going to block, he's going to cut, he's going to banish evil eyes, negative energies and entities. This message is covered. This message is protected, collective. And it's going to get out to whoever can heal and be guided through these messages that I'm sharing. I'm not just doing this for entertainment. This is led. This is information that needs to be shared, taught, teached, delivered. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I had to give that spill. That was downloads that I promised my collective that I was going to share, and I did. So where we left off is in regards to Archangel Michael. I'm sorry, Archangel Shamel, because Archangel Michael also comes like this in a pink card or red card. Okay. And it was meant for me to say Archangel Michael, so he must be here, he must be around. That's going to cut through any type of stagnation, any type of interference. He's going to cut through. He's going to cut through. any negativity. It was meant for me to mention his name. He's here. He's protecting me, and he's protecting my collective. Okay, so we're going to finish with Archangel Shamel. I'm going to just make sure I'm recording. Okay. And where I left off, I'm going to just go ahead and read from the beginning with Archangel Shamel. I'm burning a cinnamon candle to cleanse and clear the energy. It smells so good, collective. Okay. Hope you can see my card. It's at night here where I'm at. So whenever you view this message, let it heal and guide you. Okay. Archangel Shamel for my Scorpios. Again, you could be male or female. He helps with matters of the heart. This is where we left off. That is big and small. He also fills your heart with compassion, help you balance your yin and yang, and heals you from heartbreak. Okay, Scorpio? So if you're going through any heartbreak, this is the angel to call on. Again, his name is Archangel Shamel. And he's actually an angel that records as well. He records and delivers. He actually helps stitch. Yeah, he's not the angel that records. All angels go to God, but there are certain ones that really records everything that we do. Okay. He helps you to overcome obstacles, creates inner peace. So from that card that I shared before, where it was Archangel Ariel, and it says to help you release trapped souls. If you are feeling like you are a trapped soul, Capricorn. Wow. Scorpio. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn that just came out of nowhere. And that's what the Capricorn is referred to as the devil sign. So yes, if you feel like you're trapped, Scorpio, female or male, you are trapped by a Capricorn or by the devil himself. Call on this archangel to help you. Okay? Overcome those obstacles to help you to have and finally feel inner peace. Overcome depression, improves relationships, forgive others and yourself. It's not your fault. Okay? When you don't know any better, but when you do know better and you continue to go that route, then yes, it becomes a responsibility and awareness, conscious awareness. You're making a conscious decision to do what you're doing that is not of the light. Okay? It's of the dark. Okay? Then you are going to be responsible for the decisions and choices you make. Okay? This angel helps you improve relationships, forgive others again and yourself, help you to love and accept yourself, establish a career, find true love, divine at that, and help you through bitter divorce or tragic death. So if you have experienced that again, Capricorn, oh my gosh, Scorpio, what is going on? Are you dealing with a Capricorn? I keep saying Capricorn, it keeps coming out. I know that Capricorn reading, they was going through heartbreak as well. I do remember that. If you go back to the Capricorn, so I don't know, maybe a Capricorn and Scorpio is going through similar things, but if you're not dealing with a Capricorn, yes, then they're going through similar things too, because they had the pink card. But yes, you're going through things like this. Ask for this archangel to help you. Okay? You deserve to be loved wholeheartedly. Okay? Not in this way, but you have to again detach. Even when you're going through something bitter as divorce, you have to detach from that. Break the chains, Scorpio, okay, of any type of bondage. All right, so this other card here, and that's dealing with your heart right there. And it says to burn a bright pink candle, or if you're meditating, you will see a bright pink light, okay, when you call on Archangel Shemel. This is Archangel Gabriel. He brings mercy, forgiveness, change, and transformation. Wow. Scorpio, this is what I've been saying, that we're going through transformation. Anybody with that in their chart at this time, and forgiveness. That's what my other message was about in regards to the matrix. You know, living here in this matrix. I talked about forgiveness.